Hello, welcome to day number 12, I think it is, in the MLFX beta testing. Today's actually a Saturday, but I'm going to record a video anyway because I forgot it was Saturday and I was all ready to do it. So today we're going to run through the analysis page and we're actually going to quote unquote back test one of the pairings we have, the GBP USD, and we're going to document all of the trades, which we have 123, to see what was the win and loss rate, take into consideration the different labels as well, the different strength of the signals. So I've got my trusty spreadsheet ready to go. We're on the analysis page here and I have TradingView open, so let us get underway. In fact, let me just do 100 there. Now I've already, while setting everything up, I've checked to see when the signals start that we can start sort of looking at. And these last ones here, there's no result. In fact, these top two shouldn't be there at all. We need to remove those because those are signals from when the market was closed. So it's obviously slightly wrong when it comes to the clock that's being used internally. But we have the first probably signal that we've got a result, I'd say, will be this one here, which is coming on the 11th at 26. In fact, no, not that one. The next one, this one here, 23.30. So 23.30 would be sort of at the top here, in which case this is going to be a loser. So around about here, 23.30, and we were looking for an entry price of 2457. So a little bit down, around about there. Don't have to be exact because I know this is going to be a loser. We were looking for, what were we looking for? 14.6, it went up 8.9, and it's definitely gone down. So that's definitely a loser for us. Let me just move that out of the way. Which is unfortunate. Oh, I did that again. I'm so used to using Photoshop and things where you push space to then drag things across. GBP, USD. There we are, Oanda. So that's one loss, and that would be our first trade here. And that was a very strong signal, wasn't it? Does that have all of them? Where's the very weak? Let me just fix that very quickly with the data validation. Okay, so I've got 4, but let me just save that and then enter. Very weak. There we go. So there's a few to run through, so I'm just going to do this pretty quickly. I might talk, about some of these signals as we go through, but to save this video being 2 hours long and try to keep it within an hour, we're just going to run through these quite quickly. So 22.17 was the next. We're looking for 13.7, and our entry price was where is it? 29423. No, I'm looking at it wrong there. 26498. 22.17. So around about here. 26. What did I say? 457. No, 498. So this I'd say will be a loser as well. We haven't gone above there, and that is 11 roughly. Oh, I hate how that happens. Let's see if I can do it that way. 13 points. 14.2 was the maximum that went, and we were looking for 13.7. So okay, we would have hit that. So that's 1 and 1, but that's not a good win in my book anyway. Okay, so strong. 2056 was the next at 26061, so this looks like it's probably going to be a better trade. 256. So it looks like we got caught that on the way up there. And 061. So I don't even really need to look at that. We got our entries sort of down here, and we captured a massive. Oh my god, that's so annoying how it does that. It's 55-ish pips. While I'm here, I'm going to actually look at some of these other trades. So that was actually a weak buy, that one. And then we had a strong just before that, which will also have been a winning trade, because it was at 1946. Oh, we might have just come on the way down and got stopped out. 2606. Oh, 26126. Yeah, it looks like we've got stopped out of this 126. Did I say? Yeah. Bummer. So we lost that one. Unfortunate, but these things happen. So that was a weak and a strong. So one there. Oops, one there. And one there. Right, so the next trade we had 1842, a little bit earlier. So we might. Okay, looks like we caught that on the way down as well. Wait, 1842. Round about here. 26112. Might have just sneaked by here. Uh, 14.3, and we were looking for, I think we were looking for about 15. Yeah, so stopped out of that one. That's a loss because we would have headed back down. And that was a strong, wasn't it? No, yeah, weak. 1842. It was a loss. I'll just pencil some of these down and run through a couple and then result them on the next page. This next one should have been a winner, I'd say. 1747, and then we had 1712. Both of them looking for 14. The first one, 6062. So 1747. Down here, 62. Yeah, so we're going to be in there. And then the next one was a little bit further down as well at 1712, around about here. So we're definitely in on both of those. And that would have been a good trade there for entry. If we wanted to stay long, we could have taken out, a portion of our trade at the projected move there, then let the rest run. Would have come back down a little bit. We wouldn't have been stopped out, and then we could have gone for the 4x result. The trade slightly above that, we wouldn't have been able to do that, unfortunately, but yeah. So, okay, what strength were those? We got a strong and a very weak. Okay. So weak, strong, very weak. That was a lose, wasn't it? And then we had 2 wins. So it's roughly going at about the 50-50. We'll be happy with 60% if I come back and this is 60%. That's a good result for us. Anything above that is just icing on the cake, to be cliche. 1646 and then 1508. So let's figure out where we are here. 1646. This will be a winner, and that was a week. At 5, yeah, where's our entry? 25679. Wait, what was I looking for? 25949. So somewhere around there. So definitely still in that trade. And obviously we captured a good amount of that profit there. 1508 was the next one, which is way down here. So I'm not even going to check that. That's definitely a winning trade. 52 on there, and then continuation to the top there. So that's another winner. That was very weak as well. So 2 very weaks there. As winners, 1352. This one might be a loser. 1350. And our entry was 25809. 25809. And we were looking for 14.1. So I'd say on that spike down there we would have, yeah. Ooh. What did I say? 14.1. Just. Oh God. Did I get my entry exactly right there? Because we might have just been in. What was it? 809, wasn't it? Yeah, so I mean we're out by like 1 point there. So depending on, I guess, which broker you're using, you might have got stopped out there, you might have not. But for this, the sake of this, we're going to call it a loss. Right, next one, this will definitely be a loss, 12.45. Yeah, I'm not even going to look at that, so that's a very weak loss. And then we had 11.49, which will be another very weak loss. 11.17. Oh no, we had a good few here. All very weaks and losses. And 9.34 is the next one. So around about here. 25884. A little bit down. 9.3, definitely going to be out of that one. So that was a week, slightly stronger. Let me chuck some of these in here. So we had win is very weak, very weak. And we had a couple of losers in a row. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to business, and we were up to this one, weren't we? We just did the 8. No, we just did the 9. So 8's going to be a loser as well. As a week. So definitely a bad spell there for us. Oops. Then 7. Was it 706? So around here, we might just have. Nah. So regardless of where that is, it's a loss. Is a strong. That was a strong buy. Then we jump back a couple of hours to 447. Just still at this sort of level down here. I thought it was a bit higher. It's quite deceptive, but that'll be a loss as well. So definitely a cluster of losers. Okay, 319. Will be a loser as well. Yeah, 126, 183. Yes, on the way down here. And that was a week. Wait, strong. Now let me take it back to 158. So we might have lucked in here, because this is a bad time to be trading. It's cleared strong downward pressure, you can see from just before here. So we really need to try eradicate these trades, and we probably will implement something quite soon that'll hopefully help with this. But we were 26135. No, so we still didn't capture our 14 pips there. And that was a week loss. So let me just enter those 5. Weak, strong, very weak, strong, weak. Stacking up there. Look at that, how many losers in a row. Jeez. But we have days where there's just as many winners in a row. So it's really about reading what the system is doing, and we will implement ways to say the system is not performing well today, and the system is performing well today. So that'll be a quick indicator at a glance to say, okay, maybe I don't trade today, or let's trade today, it's performing really well. You know, it's won X amount of the last trades versus lost X amount of the last trades, and then you make a decision based on that. Strong. Okay, so that was the last one I did. Next one, 47. 46, and we were 26135, same level as the one above, so I know that's going to be a loss. Strong loss. 2336. See what was the entry for that, slightly higher, but we have this higher high here, so I may as well just check it. No, I don't need to. Something like that, yeah. And that was week. Uh, 23 flat. 615. 105 was it? Oh no, it was 15. So that's a loser as well. Oh, this is depressing. This one might be a little bit better. 21.29. Nope. Let me retract that. We're going to catch it just on the way up here. 6676. Yeah, I don't need to look at that. It's definitely a loser. Uh, 20.07. This will be a winner. Finally. Somewhere around there, and our entry price was 26504. So, yep, 15, 16, 17, 18, and we were looking for 15. Finally, some reprieve. It was strong. Win. 1858 was the next one, which will definitely be a winner. Sort of down here. It's a great trade. And that's a strong, is it? Yeah, strong buy. 386 we're looking for. And we're sort of up 30 or so there. Oh, how can I go? So what strength was that? That was another strong signal, wasn't it? 1858, yeah. $18.01. This one's not going to be so good. Catch it on the way down. 26513. 501, did I say? Something like that. Where am I looking? 504. Wait, no. 513. Oh god. Stupid thing. Yeah. Looking for 15.8. 15.2. So it's a loser. And that was a strong. We have another strong after that, and another strong. So that was a loss. 17.13. So around about here. So this will be a good trade. Entry 2636, 263836. So we captured that full move there. Pretty much 0 down. So that's good. One more and then we'll put some results in. 1530. Depends on where we got in on this candle. 1533. 6382. Might just have survived this. 12. And we're looking for 15, yeah. So we're still alive, and then we head back up to capture that one, so that's a win as well. Not the best of trades, not the best entry by any means, but we managed to capture that. Okay, so strong, weak, weak, and then a bunch of strong in a row. 1, 2, 3, 5, yeah, last. Okay, so we lost that one. Let me just do that. That one, and 2 more. Then we won that one. So So we're going to need to do some catching up with the wins. Although you are going to have those days where it does just go completely against you. What was the last one that I looked at? It was 8.2, that one, wasn't it? 14.07. Should be alright on this one. Entry 397, pretty much exactly there. Still in. We're looking for 15, still in, and we end up winning it there. So another trade that's not really ideal, but not the worst either. I mean, it turned into a winner, so assuming you didn't correct your stops or left your stops at the same entry or same as when you entered the trade and just let it run till your take profit, then you would have hit that at a 1-to-1 ratio. So that was strong. There's a win. Then we got another strong. So we'll do those four nice and quick, starting at the 12.49. And I don't even need to look at that. That's another winner. Then we go 11.46. And same goes for that one. See there, 11.45, 46. We entered on the way up here and captured that. 10.32, I should say will be the same. Yep, another enter there. So a couple of good winners there. Really good when you zoom out and you see that, you know, we've captured a massive move because it's continued past beyond this, and that by itself is a 60 pip move. So we've got about a 100 pip move there if we'd entered. So plenty of trades here that we've just seen that could have been, instead of just 1-to-1, 1-to-4, you know, profit making trades for you. So although we might have a negative result in terms of the actual winners versus losers, you've got to bear in mind that many of these trades could be 1-to-4 risk reward. So all we need is sort of a 1 or 25% really win rate if they're 1-to-4 to break even. So anything above that would be considered a good result for us. And we're going to implement something on the analysis page that will easily enable you to enter your preferred risk reward, and it will show you what percentage of the trades for each signal strength would have been winners for you, and then you can create your own trading strategy around that risk reward there, which is really exciting. I can't wait for that, and we're going to make some tweaks to how we optimize the algorithm based on the maximum drawdown and maximum negative and maximum positive that happens throughout the 1 hour or 24 hour time period, or 4 as we implement our 4-hour strategy as well. Okay, so we had a couple of winners there. I got to the 9 o'clock, I believe, or maybe the 10. What did I start at? The 14, didn't I? Yeah. So we started at 14.07, then the 12.49, 11.10, so we're down to the 9.28, which will be a winner as well. Another good trade. No, I'm not even going to bother looking at that. That's definitely a winner. And that was... Okay, so the one above that was a week. And this is a strong... No, this is another week. 7.52, we might start running into some trouble here. 7.52. Oh, we might be alright here. Let's see what our entry price was. Let me just drag this back so I can... Entry price was 6137. 14.8, and we were looking for 15.9. So still in that trade, and then it goes up on its way. So it's a winner. Next trade, what was that? The 752. Then we got the 640, 539, 408. They're all weeks. So we'll do those and then result one. I should say at least one of these will be a winner with the same result as what I just did. 640. If not all of them actually. 640. Yeah, that one's going to be a winner. I'm not even going to look at that. Same result as before. 559, so we would have gotten around about here, a little bit higher. 539, 261, a little bit lower than that actually. Lowest point 8.7, and we're looking for that 15 pip mark, so we're still in that trade and we capture that big up move. So win. That was a win as well, wasn't it? At 539, was that the trade that I just took? Yeah. And then the 408, which, because we caught here, we should be alright again. Only 1.4 pips higher than that previous trade we just looked at, so that's another winner. So I'll result all of those. A good run there, all winners, so we can put all that info in. Strong, weak, and we're going to change these names eventually. They're just kind of placeholder names for the labels at the moment. And two more. And all I need to do is just drag that all the way down because they were all winners. So we've caught out with our losers. Yay. Small wins, right? It's the small things. You got to small victories. 250. This one might be a loser. We caught it up here. See what our entry price is. 26193. A little bit lower. Around about, I can't get it exact. We'll just do 1 point below. Because we'll be able to tell what we're looking for. 16.2. So we would have just been stopped out at this area here before it continued up. So that's a loser. And it was a week, wasn't it? Let me just write some of this down. A loss. Start scrolling down. That was 250, so 138 next. Actually, it was a very strong buy. Sorry. Very strong buy. And I mean, if we had a little bit more room to play with there, in terms of our stop loss, we would have easily won that. So these are the kind of things we'll be tweaking, where we put our stop losses, where we put our take profits to capture the maximum amount of trades, or to, as I say, capture the maximum amount of risk reward that's possible, depending on what is the most profitable strategy. We'll implement whatever that looks like. Okay, so we've got 138 and then 32, so both of these will probably be winners, I'd say, because we caught them on the way up here. Yep, I don't even need to look at that. Let's just have a look at our price. 6101, that's a winner. 25914, 25194, that's a winner. Let me just check that little, just in case we came before here. Was it flat? 9.4 it was, yeah. Yeah, 9.9. So we're looking for like 16. Easy winner. Continued onwards. So we've got two winners there. And week. weaky. Then a very weak. So win. 1, 2, 3. Okay, check out the results for all of these. So then we jumped back, well, not too long actually, just about an hour, to 23.12. 23.12, around about here. So we might have been stopped out of this one due to that sort of downwards move there, unfortunately. But let me figure out exactly what it is. 25888. Yeah, bummer. So we got stopped out of that one before it moved upwards. It's a loser. 21.31 should have been a better entry. 21.31, caught that on the way up here. Don't even need to look at that. That's definitely a winner. Never looked back. 20.02, sort of around here. So that might be an unfortunate loser like before, in which case we just needed a little bit of a wider stop loss. 25.608. Oh, it's completely... Wait, what was the entry? So it was on this candle. Okay. 608. So I don't even really need to look at that one. That's definitely a loser. Now we had this one here, 15 or 1852. I should say this will be good. Yep, don't even need to look at that. It's a winner. 1751. That'll be a winner as well. 51 at that level there. 25201. We got in at even below that, 25199, so slightly below that. Yep. And this is where the losers start for a little while, I should say, unless we skipped that period there. 1647. That's definitely a loser. Okie dokie, let me result all of these. It was a very strong buy. Then we had weeks for the next 4. And then we had very weeks for the next 4. And we started with a loser. Then we had 2 winners and a loser. Then we had 1 winner and a loser. 2 and then a loser. So, whoops. My bad. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Right, so that was the last trade I looked at, 1647, 1504. That's where we are next. Oh gosh, we're making progress. We must be about 50 in so far. I should have checked when we were back on the other page to see exactly where we were. Okay, so we got a week buy, and then a week. Strong. How many of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will do. 2, 4, 6. Cool. So 1504. Ooh, we might have just captured that little move there. And 25 2507, 25507. Hate it when that happens. 17.6, yep, that would have been a winner. We're looking for 15 or 14.7 to be exact. Next 1335. 1335 at this level, that would have been a loser because we don't have enough room there to play before heading down. $12.21. $12.21. This level again, that would have been another loser. 11.17. Another loser. 10.02. Should have been a winner. Let's see what our entry price was. 25436. 254. Yeah, a little bit lower. Right down the bottom here. Wow. Perfect entry, really. So we captured that there. We had some negative there, some positive. So maximum of about 24 before we would have been heading downwards. Win. Next one, 804. It's good. So it would have been around here. And 5449. There we go, this candle here. Easy win. 641. Sort of at this level here. Maximum downwards there is about 9.7. Maximum up, so that's a win. 529. So around here, we might be out of luck with this one. 545. A little bit lower, we might be okay. So we got on there. What's the maximum there? 8.2. So it's a winner. Then there was 6 strongs in a row, wasn't there? 2, 4, 6, yeah. Okay, so we had a win. Whoops. We're not jumping back in time, no. Then we had 3 losses, so 23, 24, 25. And then the rest were winners, so 25, 26. And we're talking 4. Probably could have just typed those out. Lazy. So we're creeping a little bit ahead there with the wins, but that could easily be caught up with a bad trading spell. Okay, let me just give myself some space here. What was the last trade we traded there? We did the 6 strongs in a row, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we were down to the 426 trade. Which is way down here. I don't even need to look at that. That's definitely a win. So strong, weak, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strongs. Strong, weak. So we had a winner to start, then we had a weak buy here at 314, which is going to be a loser. Oh, depends on how much we're looking for. 15.9. Let me just make sure I got my entry point exact. 519. $15.9 we were looking for, did I say? So that's our maximum down here. And 15.9 is underneath it. So we're still in that one, and we continue to our winning point there. If we decided to stay on that trade. Due to the up and down of that trade, the nature, we may have decided to exit it, but it's still a winning trade if we are just continuing with our method of checking. 133. Need to move back a little bit for this one. It's not going to, yeah, so that's going to be a loser. 0.08. It'll be a loser. Don't even need to look at that. 22.54. Hopefully that was before here. Ooh, might be alright. 5572. 72 flat. Wait, I've got something wrong here. 5662. 54 would have been on this candle. Okay, so it moved quite violently there. 62. So we'll be. It's a winning trade. Yeah, we got over 20 pips there. And then a couple of minutes earlier, well, an hour earlier, 21.52. 21.52, so definitely a winning trade here. Don't even need to look at that. Straight up winner. 1946, I should say, will be another winner. 1946. Around this area here, yep. So it's another good trade. Now let's have a look at roughly how much we've captured there. About 80 pips. This is the potential. And 1826, which is even more because we're right down the bottom here. Over 100. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Got results for all of those. So the last trade we took was 1826. Let me remember that. It is strong, weak, and the rest were all strong buys. So it'll be interesting to see which of the signals are the best. Theoretically, they should be the strong ones, but you never know. We still need to work out our rules to be the best that they can be. So we might have some inconsistencies. Then we had 2 losses. 26, 27. And then we had 4 wins. So 31, 32, 33, 34. So as I said, starting to creep ahead there. But could go any way really. Let me drag that out. No, we don't have a beautiful thing there. We're just going to keep on going. I'm not going to bother wasting your time fixing that though. We'll just do my head in until we're done. So that was the last trade we took here. Then we're back to the very weak buy. Let's section that out on the page. And we'll do another 6 or so here. Very weak. Then 2 weeks. And 2 strongs. And 3 weeks. Okay. So very weak trade here. 17, 16, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4. 17, 16. Oof. Okay, that's definitely a winner. The next one here, probably a losing trade, I should say, 16, 19. Yeah, we would have gotten up here. 4902. Wait, yes, that's a loser. 0.2. I can just tell by looking at the difference in these two trades. Yep. So that was our week, first week there, and then 1443. This is going to be another loser. So I suspect we're going to have a couple of losers here. 1320-ish. Yep. So that's going to be a loser. Didn't look back after. Okay. So it was 13. Then we go 12. This might be okay, depending on where we got in. 1203 25007. Depends on what we're looking for now. We were looking for 15, so we would have gone up and then gone down and been stopped out. So this is the bad period that I was talking about, the catch up. 1056. This one should be alright, thankfully. So we got some reprieve there. 25007. Oh, it's not that much of a difference. What did I say our entry was? 1056. 1056. Am I looking at the right day? I looked at the wrong thing. 2419. Okay, so it is down here. It's where I thought it was. Yeah. So that's a winner. And then we had 941, which will be a loser. Up here somewhere. On the way down, but still losing. 757. This one will be good. Schmack bang here somewhere. Don't even really need to look at that. At the price, that's a winner. I'm getting good at this, getting fast. Very weak. 2 weeks. Strong. Weak. 5. Then we had 4 losers in a row, so we go there. 28, 29, 30, 31. 1 loss, 1 win, 1 loss. So 32, 36, 37. What was the last one I looked at? I think it was this one here, wasn't it? 529? No, 7. Yeah. 757. Then we had, what was that there? Strong week. And strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8. Get these done quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okie dokie. Okay, that was the last one we did. So 638. That's a winner. Run about here. Then we had 529, which I should say will be a winner as well. Yep, this level here. 428, which is about here, so that'll be a winner as well. But let me just check to validate. 49268. A little bit higher here. 268. Wait, 26. No, 8. I don't know where I got the 8 from. Definitely still in. Capture that move. So that was, what time was that? 4:28, then 3:53. 3:53. Sort of in this range. 4906. So we actually got in lower on this one than we did on the next one. Is that right? 4906. So we must have got in down here. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. There might just be the price difference there from Oanda and what we've got here. Regardless, we're still in that trade. And it goes for the win. 2-2. So this is probably going to be a winner as well. So we got in down here. Yeah, so might have won us there anyway, even beforehand. Yeah, 1408 is what we're looking for, or 14.8, 1408. That's a movie, isn't it? Sounds familiar. 1 o'clock was the next trade we had. Pretty much flat on 1, which will be down here. There'll be a winner as well. Oh, bad posture. I need a proper chair. Sitting on like a primary school chair that they give you with the old school desks in the 90s. Yeah, so that's a winner. 2351 is the next. So way down here. Let's see our exact entry. 4839. A little bit higher. So definitely a good trade. Good streak here. 2251. This will be a loser. We've got this massive volatility here. 2251. Let's see exactly. 24902. Hold on. It's not as high as I thought it was. 55. 51. So we got in on this candle. Two two 51 245902 24902. Why do I keep on adding a 5 in? It's my favorite number, but so we got in here. Okay, right at the bottom of this candle. So it obviously it's moved. So we captured that full move up there and we got that win. And we still would have been in it even if we didn't on this downwards move because we were looking for 13. So it's having it had a very good run here in terms of predicting moves. 2043 was the next. So we're up the top here, and I should say this will be a loser. 20, but I said that for the last trade. So let me just check it to be exact. 25152. 25152. Yeah. So definitely not captured that there. Oh, God, that was a good win streak there. So that was that trade there, and we've got one more to check before I put the results in. So 1916 25052. 1916. Around about here. Maybe this candle. One of these candles. What did I say? 5052. There. So we're still in there. Oh my gosh, that thing's friggin' annoying. Let me do it that way. So we got 15 pips there, and we were looking for 16.6. So that would have wound up being a loser. Not the worst of losers, but a loser nonetheless. Okay, so I'm not going to do all of the calculations outside of doing the exact percentage on this video, but I'll put them down in the comments below on the YouTube video. That way, for those of you who actually wanted to see this early on, you could have done so and you could have avoided watching the whole video. But this video is more for validation and for proof that these are the actual results that the system is getting, and that I didn't just pull some numbers out of my ass and put them on the video for the sake of making it look good. I had no idea prior to doing this what this was going to be, if it was going to be positive or negative in terms of percentages. It still might be negative, right? It's looking like it might be positive, but we still might go the other way. But yeah, I was just really curious as to what this was going to be. I have checked some of the other ones, and they were doing okay. I haven't done a full check like this. I've checked different signals. So this is the first time I'm really getting the actual results for all of them. I think there was 8, 1, 2. Yeah, okay, so let me do this. Can I just drag that down? No, I need to add 38. The first loser we had was the second to last. So, oh my gosh. Muppet. Down there. Then we had 33, 34. Oh, what did I say? There was 120 or something. So we're getting close. Fair few more to do, but we're getting there. Okay. Oh, I'm having a senior moment. What was the last one we did? We had 2 losers in a row. I think it was 1916 we checked, or 1758, one of those two. Let me have a look on here. It was the 19, because it was this one on the way up, didn't we? We lost those 2. So the next trade we have is a 1758. So we got a strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god, way to ruin my concentration. 1, 2. 3. 9, and then we had 1 week, very weak rather. So it's been very confident throughout this period in terms of the strong buys, which is good to see, because we have been winning, from the most part, the strong signals from what I can remember off the top of my head. But I'll put those results down in the comments as well to show you exactly what percentage of the strong buys we won versus the weak buys and the very weak buys. Obviously, throughout this whole period, throughout this week, you know, this period, as you'll be able to see with the dates on the left-hand side, has only been the last couple of days. So we've had a bullish period. It may shift to a bearish market next week, and we may start seeing some sell signals here. But that's the reason for them all being buy signals, is because the market has been overly bullish and it's not wanting to trade counter trend, which is smart, right? You don't do that anyway when you're trading. And it's just been giving you some signals here as to when are good entry points. Okay, so that was the one we're up to. 1758. 1750. Somewhere around here. Entry point was 24984. 24984. So I think we'd be No, we're still in that. So we're looking for 15. 15.4. So it's a winner. So this is actually performing better than I thought, which is nice. It's really nice. You know, it's getting some good results. We might be up towards almost 70%. Probably not. I think it'll be maybe 65, around about there, or 60. Which even 60 is good. Like, it's really good. But on these strong signals, we might be close to 70%, which is awesome. Okay, 653, 1653. Down here, so it's going to be a winner. Definitely going to be a winner. 24857. Quarter on the way up here, 57. Yeah, so if we didn't win there, we would have won there. Is their winner. And 1556 is the next one. I should say this will be a loser. But I do say that often and get mistaken. So around about here, we might be alright on this one actually. Why don't I just look at the entry price? 24867. 1 pip different there. That's a winner. I'm just going to do that from now on. 901. We might need to check that one. Or do we need to? 901. $14.3, and we're looking for 16.1, so that's a winner. The next one though, surely this will be a loser. 19 or 947, so what have we got? An extra 4 pips, 4.1 pips, and we're looking for slightly less. Yep, that's going to be a loser. I don't even need to look at that because we got that down period here that was already 14, and we're entering a little bit up here. 924, 12 o'clock. This one might be alright because we got that big move up there. What am I looking for? 12 o'clock. Oh my gosh, need a stretch. Somewhere around there. It's a winner. Cool. So that was that trade. Then we got the 10 o'clock trade. Sort of down here. 4797. 4797. Boom. It's a winner. 8 o'clock or 8:19. It's probably going to be a loser, I'd say. Yeah, got on at this level here. And 846 or 864. I did it again. I called it too early. That move's not as big as I thought. So 13.8 we're looking for. So it's definitely a winner. 715 should have been a better entry. Down here, yeah, I didn't even need to really look at that, the exact entry price, because we got no downwards move there. So that's a win. And the last one to check for this period, until I put some results in, 623 was that very weak. So I went back quite far there, didn't I? It was only, I guess it was only 1 hour before, wasn't it, that one? 247, so we actually got in at a more optimal level than the trade before it. So it's a winner. Wow, so only one loser in that period there we just looked at. And and it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strong and 1 very weak. Five, 8, 9, and we got 47, 48, then 2 more, 49, 50, first loss there, 35. So you can see the wins are starting to creep ahead here. But obviously when you average it out with these higher numbers, you know, it does play effect. But we're 20 ahead. So just eyeballing that, we're looking at, you know, if this goes to 100, so double that, 110, so -5 off each, and would be 50 and 30, and you get 60% exactly. So yeah, pretty good results here. I'm very happy. Okay, so let's do another. Starting here, strong, very weak. Let's just do these real quickly. 3 strong and a very weak. So let's we jumped back to the 5th here. So there was a period where it didn't want to trade. Early morning on the 6th. On the 5th rather. That's the weekend. We don't have these trades. I don't know why they're there. Okay, here. On Friday the 3rd, we had 1959. 1950, around about this level we had a trade. So it's good. It didn't trade sort of near the close, but it did capture. Ooh, it looks like it might have captured a win here. 4513. 4513, depending on if we got stopped out there. So that's only a 5.8, and we easily captured that before the market sort of closed at this period here. So I'm going to go to the next page, and the end is in sight. That was a very weak, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know why I'm asking you. But it was a win. It was a win. Then we had another very weak. In fact, another 1, 2, 6. So we'll do those and the week, just because it's before the change to strong there. Okay, so 1806 we're looking for, down yonder. So that's going to be another winning trade. I'm not even going to check that. I know that's going to be the winner based on what we just did with the previous trade. 1551, this is going to be a bit more risky, although we might have got in at an okay level. 24519. So pretty much exactly where I'm at here. Let's have a look at the downside. 12 is the maximum there, because we got, that was the other low, remember, and then we had the uptrend, which is sort of, we would have won here as well, so I didn't even need to look at that low. We were looking for, what were we looking for? 14.9. So that's a winner. So the GBP USD is doing pretty well for us, I have to say. 1356 is the next trade. Around this level here. And It's 24658 or 659 to be exact. 24659. Yep, easy one. 1213. Should say this will be another win. We got a little bit of a downwards spike there. 628. We actually got in at a better level than the previous trade, so we definitely know the upside is good. 628 there. Yep, so that's a good trade. 628, 636. I know that trade's going to be good. This is not any lower. Let's look at the entry time though. 10, yes, a couple of hours earlier, but that's a winning trade. 8 o'clock, 642. It's around here. That's a good trade. Then we had a jump back, so we'll need to readjust here. So there wasn't much volatility in that range, but we still had, decent entry points, and we managed to capture those trades. So the next one was 129, way back here, and because of this massive volatility, it makes this look like it's not much of movements, but we probably would have been stopped out of this trade, I think. 639. But I have a habit of saying that, don't I? So we only got 5. What's the maximum down here? About 6. And if you'll remember, on the right hand side we had an upwards period, so we would have, let me zoom out so you can see it, but we had that period there. So with our entry point, as I said, at 639, maximum lows sort of around there, 6.5, and we got about a 25 or 21 pip move there, so that works out to be a winner as well. Cool. That was the weak one, wasn't it? And that was a win. So no losers there at all. Wow, very nice. And they were all very weak trades as well, because there wasn't that much volatility, and it wasn't too sure which direction it was going to go, but they all worked out to be winning trades. And 2, 4, 6. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 7 very weeks in 1 week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in 1 week. Just making sure I got that right. Yep. Okay, on to the next. So we're 100 trades deep. So we just stacked our winning percentage in our favour a little bit more than it previously was at 60. Okay, so here we go, starting with the strong. So it was a bit more confident in this period, which is good to see. I mean, we might have lost them, but good to see nonetheless. Strong. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 10. Okie dokie. 2139. I should say, well, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to be wrong again. 2130. So it looks like we got on around here. 4892. 4892. It's a winning trade. Scalping on that volatility there. Risky. I mean, it showed some upward movement, and then I guess at this range here, it thought that it was going to continue back to that, well, a decent move up, at least the 14 pips that it was looking for, and it managed to capture that. 19.19 is the next trade, so pretty much down here. Very good trade. Well, a winning trade. Nothing amazing. 17.26. So I'm very, very impressed overall with how this is performing. As I say that, this is probably definitely a loser. 2, 5, 2, 3, 4, but you cannot win them all. Like, cannot expect to win them all. 2, 4, 3. 2, 3, 4 was our entry, wasn't it? So, yep, we got a pretty solid down move there before that massive down move. So, first loss in a wee while, but a loss. What was that? That was a 17 one, wasn't it? So 15.44. This should be a better trade. Sort of in this range here. 25022. Here, maximum down was about 7 at that point there before shooting up as a winner. 14.13, depending on where that was, that could be good. 14, no, this one's going to be a loser. Bummer. Because it's a good range. It's unfortunate we couldn't hit that bottom there. 14.13. So 24991. 24991. So stopped out of that one. The next trade though, 11. I think we will be fine. Yes. 11, 12, 2, 4, 8, 1, 4. So yeah, could have captured a decent move there. 40-ish, 46. Make sure I record that. 901. Down here. Very good entry. Um, 4667. Cool. Don't even need to look at that. That's a win. What was that? The 9. We got a 7. 707. 4762. Might be alright here. Whoa, what are we looking for? 14.5. Damn. Or 14.6 it would have been rounded to. I clicked on the wrong 6 on the right price, did I? 6.1. 6.2. Yes, that's a loss. I think. Yes. Only just, but still a loss. 4 o'clock. So next, this one depends on where we got in here. I think we should be alright. Actually, maybe not. We got that downwards move there. Let me just look at the above price and that price. 7.5. So 2, and we're looking for more. So that's going to be a winner. Because we have slightly more room to move at 15.5, which is there. So we're still in that trade and we capture the upward move. Right, last trade to look at here before we put the results in, and then we do the final push for the last 20 or so, I should say, depending on how many are left. So 303. Cool, that's a good trade. Well, considering what we've got here. 1408 we're looking for. 688 was our entry. A little bit lower, sort of in that range. Not going to be exact, but we would have won it there anyway, and we would have still been in there and managed to capture more of the move. Okay, so all of these were strong, and we had 10, didn't we? First two were winning trades. Then we had a loss, which will be 36. Then we had a win, which is 66. 37. 2 wins. Whoops. Helps when you push enter. Another loss and then 2 more wins. 38. So it is about 2 to 1 at the moment. In terms of losers and winners. I mean, slightly different. You can see 70 to 38, but not by much. Right, so that last trade we took was that 3 o'clock one. So we only got a couple more. Brilliant. We got a strong, at least I think that was the last. Yeah. So the next is 57. What's our entry point there? 4765. And we were looking for, I can't get exact there, let me just do that. 15.2. So, ooh. So I think we might have been stopped out there. So 1 point below where I actually clicked. So 15.3 would be exactly where we get stopped out. Oh, that's too hard to say on that one. I'm just going to call that a loss, so as not to warp it. I think it's a loss. And then we go back to the first, and it looks like these will be winners. So good to finish on these. 23.11. 23.11, I didn't even need to look at that. We've got plenty of move there. 21.37, sort of here. Don't even need to look at that, that's a winner. 20.17, sort of this area here, that's a winner. And to finish it out, 17.36. Which might be a loser because we've got that down move there. We're looking for 14.5 pips, and we have 14.6 actually, and we have 23961. 23961. And yeah, we would. Oh, I did it again. It's more of a move than I thought it was there. So strong finish there with 4 wins. But that 1 loss. So 39, and then 71, 72, 74. So that's what we finish on. 74 wins and 39 losses. And they were, what was that, strong, and then 4 weeks. Whoops, push the back. No, that was the strong one. Weak. So let me bust out the trusty calculator and do the math here. So 74 plus 39 is equal to 113. So a good number of trades there. And if we want to work out the percentage, 74 divided by 113. 65.4%. Not too shabby at all. Very impressed. So I was hoping for 60% at the beginning of this video, but we've managed to hit that 65.4% or 65.5, close enough to, which is really, really good. So what I'm going to do now in the background, not while we're on this video, is just tally up the results for each of the individual signals there, and then I'll chuck the results of that down in the comment section below, what the exact percentages were there over that time period. So bear in mind, this is just this is sort of 1 week's worth of trades, so it may be different over time. In fact, it will be different regardless. Whether or not that's better or worse, it is yet to be determined, but I'm very happy with the results of that. The GBP USD over the 1 week period from sort of the 2nd of July through to about the 10th of July or the 9th of July range. But we will continue to test this. This will all be done, as I said, it will all be automated on the analysis page. So there will be a running tally at the top of the page, or at the top of the 1 hour predictions and the top of the 1 day predictions, where it will show all of the pairings that we have. Then it will show the different strength of signals, and it will show the wins and the losses for each of those signals for the previous month, or whatever period we decide it to be. It might be for the lifetime of this system. And then eventually we'll allow users to select their time period, right, that they want to, if they only want to do the last month or the last 6 months or the last year or however long, they can select that, and it will calculate the win-loss percentage based on the wins and the losses during that time period. So we're excited to have that up and running. That should only be a couple of days away, maybe a week at max, because we need to do some other stuff like enable people to enter to set the risk reward to 1-to-1, and then eventually we'll allow people to manually enter that as well. So this is really growing into something special, growing into a beast, and I'm excited to see it sort of mature as we go on and see how excited people get when they realize the full potential of it. But at the moment we don't really have anyone using it, because I'm not doing much marketing, I'm not doing much outreach until we get to a stage where we're comfortable that we want to publicize it and open ourselves up to the public and scrutiny, which requires a lot of testing and making sure there's no bugs, and me using it a lot so I can figure out what I'm getting pissed off at and figure out what needs to be fixed and what is missing, so we can implement those changes before we get the masses using it. Okay, I'll see you in tomorrow's video, which will be on Monday, so we've got a couple of days off here. I might do it on Tuesday, actually. I might give myself a day off on Monday. But yeah, won't be long before the next video's up, and you can see what we've made changes to. And I might do another one of these analyses of maybe the AUD USD pairing or the Euro Jappy, which are the other two good pairings we have at the moment for the 1 hour. Possibly the USD CNH if I want to be ruthless, but I think that'll be completely negative. I think that'll be like a 30% win, because we're getting rid of that. It's horrible, it's too volatile. Okie dokie, if you like the video, please consider subscribing to the channel so you can keep up to date with these videos, and then the proper videos that I release when we actually start using this system ourselves for trading, for live trading. And if you do subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified, and if you wouldn't mind, please give this video a thumbs up so I can get in front of a few more people.